I work with painting, sculpture, video, and performance, and I combined queer histories, Native American, and popular subcultures, and I merged them all together to make a new language that describes the world that I live in today. My name is Jeffrey Gibson, and I'm an artist. I grew up moving around quite a bit due to my father's job, working with the Army as a civil engineer. So we lived in Germany and Korea and the East Coast, where there were no other Choctaw people, there were no other Cherokee people, and oftentimes no other Native people. When I first made the decision that I wanted to have a career as an artist, the first thing I wanted to accomplish was to force Native American aesthetic histories into the conversation with other aesthetic histories globally. When I put my work together, because I use a lot of text, I do use that text sometimes to address specific audiences. Generally, it's available to everybody to interpret and to be subjective with, but I do sometimes choose to speak specifically to other Native Indigenous people. When I showed the first punching bag, it was 2012, and I was shocked to see how much viewers really connected with what the punching bag represented. People have told me many stories about things that they have been challenged by, things that they've overcome, relationships and power imbalances within those relationships. So the fight, I think, and learning how to maybe even fight ethically, fairly, using materials that may not be our fists or may not be guns, but maybe it's more thought and words, has been what's really pushed the series to continue. I had never imagined that my practice would have unfolded in the way that it has. I wouldn't have thought that I would be making text-based work. I've allowed my practice to unfold very naturally, very organically, and I'm open to wherever it kind of leads and opens up to. I think of the contemporary art world as a big experiment. I don't think we know what will stick for another, let's say, 30 to 50 years. We'll be able to look back in retrospect and determine whether something really contributed to a larger conversation. I hope that I've made work that will. That's what I've worked really hard for, is to hopefully expand the conversation to be more inclusive and to include people like myself, but also people completely unlike myself as well.